Ja, vi är tillbaka här med finalen. Kommer vara Niklas Lallo på Mirakel, Lars Eriksson på Fiskar och en Murfolks. Tror att Lallo är on the play här. Nej, Lars Eriksson är on the play, ser det ut som. Eller är det tvärtom? Ja, just det. Ja.
Det kan faktiskt bli snabbt, tror jag. För båda var väldigt sugna på att göra det snabbt, helt enkelt.
Jo, det brukar vara så. Jag har sett en Eddevile här. Dubbelfärt från Lallo. Kommer han lägga in en counterbalance här eller har han något annat för sig? Det ligger en Eddevile i spel direkt liksom. Det finns inte mycket att... Går inte kontra dem. Counterbalance in, typ 2.
Kolla här, vi fick på högt. Nu kommer experten. Någon till finalen.
Har ni enkla i chatten eller?
Ja, det finns en del. Tror jag. Så kolla på henne.
So, do the finals in English then. So, Niklas has resolved the counterbalance and Lars has an other violin play. Trying to resolve another, and we'll see what Niklas blindfolds here, blind flips. And it's a force of will, likely that other violin will resolve, and it's looking quite good for Lars here. He's going to be able to play through right through that counterbalance right there. We also see Mishra's Factory. Another way that Lars is attacking Niklas here is with the manlands, and again, that's something that runs straight through the counterbalance.
Yeah, we have a big difference in the previous commentating and the new one when we're joined by Jesper, the owner of the channel. And the actual legacy player and, well, expert amongst us three anyways.
Also our judge.
Yeah.
So he's gonna scream if something goes wrong here.
So we're playing this at regular rel here because all the judges that are here today were actually playing the game ourselves as well. So it's a bit of a casual event. Yeah, I was featured on the camera. I think it's round 3 against the Spanish Inquisition. It was just such a lovely game. I totally love that deck. I mean, it's the backside is you don't get to play Magic. You know, you don't get to play your deck. You don't get to play your cards. But seeing the Spanish Inquisition go off, it's just so much fun. But we can talk about that perhaps after the finals here.
Yeah. So he plays.
So Lars is attacking with the Silver Gelato, right?
No, he
divided.
Yeah,
divided in. Yeah.
So and he got plowed.
Okay.
But he get to draw one card.
Lars is at 22,
21.
Yeah, he still gets the trigger from the Silver Gel Adept.
Yeah.
And his other wilds are at 3 and 2. So there's True Name Nemesis at 3, and at 2 that would be a Lord or that Tideminder Mage. I'm not sure if he runs it in main deck or if it runs it in the sideboard. I'm guessing perhaps sideboard. I saw him take it in against lands in the semifinals. And I think also he was on camera in the quarterfinals.
Yeah, the quarterfinals, yeah.
Tideminder Mage as well against lands. But
yeah,
we didn't see it.
Okay, I saw it in the semifinals, at least against Lars Williamson.
So I don't know what's he doing here.
So he's attacking with the Mishra's Factory.
Because Mutant clearly doesn't have haste.
Oh.
So he strikes for 2.
And again, this is a regular rel event. So we're all just here having fun playing some Legacy. And,
yeah, and you can see it on the players as well.
Yeah.
It's very friendly.
Yeah,
good atmosphere.
It is.
And Chalice of the Void.
And it's a really good. It's a really good card. If he's able to resolve a Chalice on the Void for 1, that means no Swords to Plowshares for Lalo, and that means no Sensei's Divining Top, since he doesn't have that in play. And Top is such a central card of the deck, so that if he can shut off Sensei's Divining Top right here, that would be, I think that would be at least close to GG for Lars in that case. But we see Silver Gelato, Lars drawing a card.
See if he can hit something.
hopefully tuning Nemesis as well. Lars activates for 3. And
There it
right
is.
there.
Yeah.
So that will be an attack for 5 next turn, assuming Niklas does not have any interaction with the Silver Jewel Adept. At least.
At
Also
least.
have the man lands, the possibility to bring in a lord perhaps from one of the other vials.
He could have swords to plowshares, but it's not enough for.
Did Niklas just miss his first land drop, or was he?
I think so.
Yeah, because he was on the play, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And no top, nothing.
And you don't want to do that when you're playing miracles, right? You want to keep hitting your land drops. That's a really important part of the strategy.
Here we see an attack.
Swinging for 6,
7 actually, right?
7.
Yeah, mutables 2/2, Silver Gelad 2/1, True Name Nemesis is 3/1, and that's a Lord of Atlantis, so that would be 3 more, so that's 10 damage total.
10 damage. He goes
Yeah.
down to 6.
Now a Sensei's Dividing Top from Lalo. Perhaps he can actually find the Terminus or something like this. And if he's able to resolve the Terminus, say if he has a Fluster Storm or something in hand to fight off a potential Force of Will from Lars, then
Looks like swords.
perhaps Lalo, Niklas can get back into this game somehow.
It looks like swords, force of will, and land.
It's looking really, really, really good for Lars here.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna get this one. Yeah. There's nothing he can do here with the draws on top. So he can just swing down for lethal here.
Yeah, doesn't even need to risk his man lands, so we can keep them around. It's looking really, really good for Lars.
There's a curse catcher. Yeah. Let's see if we have something. Draw some plow. He's gonna
So
use
we'll be
that on
able
the.
to use that on the Lord of Atlantis.
Yeah. But he's
Curse
gonna.
Catcher, and
Yeah, he's gonna counter
the
it.
Curse Catcher. And there's a second Lord
Yeah.
from Lars that he vials in.
Good game.
And good game.
Off one.
Lars Tech got to do exactly what he wants to do, and he got to attack with his merfolks, his small little blue men. And Lalo just couldn't get the Terminus, or couldn't handle the Lords, couldn't handle obviously the True Name Nemesis. Missed the land drop there.
Yeah.
I mean, you could really see that Niklas didn't have access to the Sensei's Dividing Top, and it really
Yeah.
hurts a lot in the game.
And Lars also shut off a big portion of Niklas' deck with the vibes, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I'd say Miracles is a really good matchup against, for when you're playing Merfolk.
Yeah.
You really want to face up the Miracles decks, because you deny so much of their strategy. Their strategy is to be able to counter the spells that you're playing, and you have so many ways to play around that with the Manlands and with the Ether Vials and with the Cavern of Souls. So it's a denial to that.
Yeah.
It's really, really good. And you can see here when Niklas doesn't have an hand with the early Sensei's Dividing Top, when he's not able to set up in the way that Miracles wants to operate, then there was no chance to stand up with against Lars.
But I have a question that I've been asking Niklas a lot during these sideboards. But now I can ask you instead.
Yeah.
How should they sideboard at the moment?
Council's
Should they-
Judgment, maybe?
Yeah, I guess from Niklas' side, you would bring in Council's Judgment. You probably bring out all the counterbalances because they don't do anything. You keep in the Sensei's Dividing Top, obviously. I think you sideboard out the Force of Wills. I'm not sure if Lars does that as well, or if he finds that it's something that he really, really wants to fight about. But if you're Niklas here, I think you want to just try to race with Mentors or something. Still, all the Terminuses, bringing in all the available removal, bringing in perhaps if he has something like Disenchant or some similar type effect to those cards. I'm not really sure what he runs there. I'm not sure at all what Niklas has in his sideboard. I know when I played Miracles the last time, I played a Stoneforge Mystic package in the sideboard. So you had access to Batterskull, and I also had access to Jita because there were a lot of Merfolk players in the game. So, I mean, I don't think that Niklas was counting on facing up a Merfolk player here, even though I think there was 2 here today.
Yeah, I think so.
What do you think that Lars can bring in here? Any good things?
I mean, if he doesn't already have all his chalices in the main deck, then I think you bring in the potential additional chalice. You might want to bring in something like Flusterstorm. If you think that you want to fight over something like an equipment or something that you can't force in with the Cavern of Souls.
Okay, so Lars' sideboarding should be a bit easier because he might not have to change
his
as
deck
much.
is already so optimal against this.
Yeah.
He might bring out like cards like Umesawa's Jite.
Yeah.
Because if he has it main deck, I'm not even sure about that. But because it doesn't do much against Niklas either.
Let's see if we can start out with the early month.
It's also some things to say about Lars is that he has played a lot of Merfolk in his days. He's played them in probably all formats available.
Okay.
He's known as Fisk Lars. So
Fish Lars.
Yeah, Fish Lars.
And Niklas will be very happy with starting this game.
Yeah, hopefully Niklas will hit his land drops as well, and Lars goes for a mulligan there. Niklas kept his hand.
So what's the optimal play here for Lalo turn 1?
Says he's dividing top, no doubt. You won't have that says he's dividing top on turn 1. And there might be a situation here where we see both players playing the optimal start for both players, which is their turn 1, respective turn 1 artifacts. Says he's dividing top and Netherile.
Strong card.
I think that would be the optimal start for both players, and that would be the start for a very interesting game.
Maybe we could see some needles here.
Pithing Needles, Pithing Needles definitely coming in from north side to shut up that 10-6 dividing top. Probably Roworkers as well if they have them in the sideboard.
Do you think that Lalo wants to cut off the wilds with Pithing Needle too?
Maybe.
Or maybe the Wastelands?
I'm not sure. I don't think Wasteland is such a big problem for Niklas. Miracles usually play a lot of lands in their decks. And Lars now is looking to scry. He chooses to scry to bottom, and the game will now start. Niklas fetching air with an Arid Mesa going down to 19.
And he's not sure what to fetch for. It looks like. Tundra. Maybe so he can have swords to plowshares and brainstorm available.
Yeah.
And he plays.
It says he's doing it up, so that's the optimal start there for
Force of
Lalo.
Will.
But Lars has a Force of Will to fight this off, and I think Lalo might have sideboarded this out, so that will just not resolve. Lars going down to 19 there as well.
Did you see what he pitched?
The turn. He pitched a
Lord.
Wow, that's huge.
So
there, Curse Catcher on turn 1, not the worst card here for Niklas. Or for Lars. Niklas not having the counterbalance, obviously not having them in the deck still.
And he swings.
down.
That's the first damage done from Lars. First was done by Niklas himself. Nullrod is in play from Lars here. That's a strong card.
Yeah.
I guess Lars perhaps sideboarded out the other vials. He assumes that Niklas is gonna
Let's take a look at the Nullrod then. Exactly.
It does nothing. Players cannot activate abilities. So it's a Stonefort or a Stony Silence. That's an artifact. All activated abilities of artifacts cannot be activated.
It's very strong.
Since it's any type of shoutouts.
Kinda good for Lars here.
Obviously, Lars sideboarded out his other vials,
Yeah.
knowing that Lalo was going to sideboard out his counterbalances.
So he swings for 2 with the Lord in play.
Yep.
And also has Island Walk. It's a big deal.
It is. Niklas can't just flash in a Snapcaster and block something off here. And Lars needs to be careful about that with his Lord there.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you pitch the Lord in the first turn, you have a Lord now, perhaps you got a handful of Lords. You run 8 Lords in the deck.
Many Lords and many utility merfolks.
Oh Lord.
He's not sure what to do.
We're sorry about the camera.
Yeah, we're still sorry about the camera, yeah.
Yeah. Gonna see if we can fix that.
I think someone stepped on the cable or something.
Yeah. That's the official line we're going with anyways.
Okay.
We just missed the terminus. He still has his Mutavault, and he's gonna plow it. So Lars goes up to 21. So things are looking good here for the American player.
Mm-hmm.
He just
Reset the board.
he reset the board.
Lars has no threats in play.
Not even a manland.
No, but at least he has the null rolling play.
Yeah.
It's a big deal. But perhaps Lalo can play something like a Council's Judgment and a Sensei's Divining Top here, and it would be looking quite good for Niklas.
Maybe we could see a Mentor here, followed by a Brainstorm or something.
That's also something.
Brainstorm and step, or maybe Ponder.
And we also see a game where you actually have lots of interactions between the players.
Yeah, definitely.
So far anyways.
Yeah. And there's a
Cavern of-
Mutavault, or is it
Cavern of
Souls? Yeah.
Souls. Cavern of Souls, so
Yeah.
you can't counter his creatures anymore.
I'm guessing he said Merfolk?
Yeah, probably.
Probably.
Could say Illusion as well.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be good to say angels anyway.
No. He has his
Could say
phantasmal
fish.
image.
You could cast the Gurmag Angler.
Yeah.
So he's gonna draw 1. He reveal another Silver Guild Adept. So here's a manland. Factory. I love manlands. It's very good. So he's gonna brainstorm here. He's gonna dig deeper into the deck.
Will he find what he's looking for?
And what exactly is he looking for now?
Yeah.
Well, anything that answers the board. Depending on how much Lars wants to attack here for next turn, if Niklas is able to set something up like a he can't do the Sensei's Divining Top, but like a Brainstorm that into a Terminus next turn, that would be a good play for Niklas, or a good situation to be in. But it looks like he might be.
Yeah, there it is.
The
The Mentor. So maybe Lars has a Force of Will or a counter spell of any sort here. This Mentor is gonna be really annoying if it's gonna stick here. So maybe he's.
I wonder how good a Mentor of his own would be for Lars if he has like a Phantasmal Image or something.
Yeah. We haven't
He
seen anything.
plays some amount of non-creature spells that would trigger it.
Yeah, he's gonna. He can just.
Images in the semifinals at least.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, he can just put in Eddervile for Prowess trigger. He can just.
I think that he's sideboarded out the other vials.
Okay,
sure
so
about that.
Probably has another null rod, or is it a one-off?
1 or 2, I would guess you run in the sideboard. I haven't played Merfolk in a very long time. I haven't really checked the deck lists. I love playing against that deck, even though they have cards like Nullord.
Yeah.
Because when I usually play Painter.
Yeah.
And then I run like 5 to 7 Pyroblasts main deck, or Red Elemental Blasts and Pyroblasts.
Yeah.
And that's usually quite good against the mono blue deck.
Sure is.
Yeah.
Even before your Painter is there, everything you want to do, you can just do with the Red Elemental Blasts.
So here's another Silvergill. Oh, he revealed the True Nemesis.
That's a huge card.
Yeah.
And he's going to be able to cast it if he doesn't want to cast anything else. So. But he deploys the True Nemesis. I'm not really sure you want to do that.
Why not?
It's kind of overcommitting, isn't it?
I mean, now Lord should
No, but
be...
then again, your
Terminus is
mentor
a
is
thing.
there, you need to run against it. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, the Terminus.
So here's another plow.
Source of Plowshares on the Silvergill Adept.
Catches it.
Yeah.
Catching a fish. So he's gonna get a token now. And also the mentor is gonna grow, so he's not gonna die from the Silvergill if he wants to attack.
Is he using soldier tokens or human tokens or something?
I think he's using unglued tokens. So he also casts a ponder here now, gets another token.
And we get to look at some cards.
Yeah. I like how the Miracle deck works, like you can dig through the whole deck and get the right answers all the time. But it's a little bit slow. I think Burn has a very good matchup against it. We haven't seen any Burn players here today.
There was one.
One?
Yeah. Debug played Burn.
Okay. Hard matches. He lost versus like Delver or something.
Can't remember what he played against. I saw him playing against the counter top deck. Against Peter Huddle.
Okay.
So he's
I
not
think that's the
gonna
only game I saw from him.
he's not gonna attack with
Yeah.
the mentor because it's only a 3/3, and obviously the Tuning Nemesis is gonna block it to death if he doesn't want to commit to another spell. And I think he's just wanna build up with many tokens here. See what Lars does. Maybe he goes in with the Tuning Nemesis. What do you think?
Yeah, I would. You can always jump the mentor, or if you really need to. But you need to raise. Nicholas is at 14. You need to start swinging with that.
So a Lord here would be good, like 2 Lords maybe.
Island Walk would be a big deal here. And if that Mishra's Factory would have been a,
Utalt.
that would have been good. I liked before how he tried to pump a Silvergill Adept with his Mishra's Factory. That was nice. We had to point out to him that the Silvergill Adept wasn't
Assembly worker.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm.
But the Mutalt clearly is.
Yeah, obviously.
It's
Yeah,
all
Yeah,
creature
it's
types.
all
and,
creature types.
It's very good. One of my favorite cards. Works in so many decks.
Yeah, and you're a classical aggro player as well, so you
Yeah.
gotta love the cheap man lands and the red spells, right?
So he swings for 4 here. 3, I mean.
Yeah, no lord in play.
Goes down to 11. He has mana for hard cast Force of Will here.
So what do you think, Nicholas now playing Snapcaster Mage, right? What do you think that about a card like True Name Nemesis? What are your opinions on that?
super strong, of course. It's very good because most people don't main deck remove. We have seen a few people do, like one Toxic Deluge or something like that. Council's Judgment is one.
The Council's Judgment can handle the single one. I mean, players are playing stuff like Engineered Explosives. I've seen that main deck in a couple of decks here today.
A lot of tokens coming in, by the way.
Yeah, Niklas seems to be cantripping there with the Snapcaster Mage.
So, who do you think has the upper hand here now? Yeah, Goblin tokens.
Niklas. You should give him some tokens. Even if he loses, you should get some tokens for his deck.
Yeah, do you know if we still have monks in the...
Yeah, I think so.
Did you see them when you threw before?
Yeah.
Nice.
The players here are very bad at following directions. I told them to use the dice and stand laid out for them. No one has done it.
Someone remember.
The first match.
No, he remembered the other guy. So he fixed the other guy's life totals. Yeah.
Is that a Hercules recall or what is it?
Echoing Truth.
Echoing Truth. Okay.
So that's a strong card here for handling... Oh, and Entreat the Angels here from Niklas Lalo, creating 3 angels just after Lars deployed or used his Echoing Truth. Perhaps Lars has at least 2, but the timing here from Niklas is nice.
Warping
Whale of Lars with the mark counter target sorcery spell. Wow.
That's a strong card.
Lars seems to be having all the answers.
Yeah, definitely.
I think he can feel this.
And at this pace, Lars is winning the race, right?
Yeah. Of course he is. I think that he can feel this game. He can feel that he has
How much did the monks win in for?
The monks won in for 3.
3.
Yep.
So it goes down to 20.
So Lars is running 12 colorless mana sources, right? 8 manlands and 4 cavern souls. Is he running wastelands as well?
I think we have seen Wastelands in the other Merfolk players deck.
Yeah,
we haven't seen
right?
any.
Because when you're on the 8 manlands, you don't have slots enough in your mana base for...
That would seem excessive.
Yeah.
So
but still 12 colorless sources, that seems enough to be able to play cards like Warping Wave.
Yeah.
I think that Lars is, if he just can hit the lords here, he's definitely gonna win this race. He can jump the.
And here comes Jace.
From Niklas.
So is he gonna Fate Seal here or Brainstorm or what's he gonna do?
I think you brainstorm. You try to set up.
We're gonna try to keep talking some English here.
Yeah. Yes, please. Had to do something. Let's see.
So he swings in here for 3, I guess. No 4. 4, 5. 5. Because he force of will the. Yeah. So he swings in for 5. 15 here for.
Yeah.
For Lars.
But Jace is no longer on the battlefield.
No, he did not even enter the battlefield. He got forced.
Yeah.
So I think maybe Niklas Lalo has this game. He has a faster clock.
Yeah, he just has to keep it up.
So
will Lars have the next answer? So far, it's been good for him.
I don't think he will. He's gonna see here if he wants to jump block with the or trade the manland.
So he has a new technique.
And he plays a lord. So he's gonna hit for 4 with the. Yeah, so he's gonna connect for 4. Goes down to 7.
Math.
Yeah, math isn't my strongest side.
And looks at the card.
So if he can cantrips, oh, it looks like he has 2 lands on his hand.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's a tough decision. What do you play?
It just,
Swings.
yeah. So
Swings.
I think that he should just take the damage here.
There were some people out there who wanted to buy some soft drinks.
Ah,
So,
I think
Mentor is still alive.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Mentor is
he
alive.
might die now though.
Lalo has 2 lands on his hand, I think. And he swings with a 2/2 Mentor and 2 1/1 tokens. Oh, he played a Blast.
Oh.
We haven't seen the Pyro Blast before.
Yeah, and it wasn't land.
And that's a prowess trigger.
Yeah, so that's good for him.
Another token.
And he waits for Roland.
And 3 tokens is a nice clock if you're able to find spell 4.
Yeah.
A cantrip
for
next
5?
turn. 4.
Four. The tokens. He's not the mentor.
So what just happened?
I think something was scooped up.
Yeah, but who's good what?
So did Lars scoop that one?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
probably.
guess he was.
He was facing lethal, or no? Maybe he won. Lars won, I think. Why else would he?
Was Nicholas facing lethal? Yeah, it looks like they're
Yeah,
sideboarding out again.
probably.
Yeah, good
I
game.
kind of missed that.
Well, that's ending.
I'll have to watch the replay.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be making highlights and such for the day anyway, so
yeah.
I'm gonna be watching through the complete material, including all the Epic Sax Guy music and
Yeah.
all the Neon Cat and the Back to Center Cat.
Yeah, you have been the DJ today as well.
Yeah, I'm the one who's been choosing that.
So Lars, the fishman, takes everything today.
Again, yeah.
Yeah.
And